All right, clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. Woo! Yes. Welcome, everyone, to the 55 Plus podcast. I'm your host, Yolanda L. Robinson. I call this the Lemonade Squad, okay? This is the Lemonade podcast, aging gracefully, because you all are aging gracefully. You know, I can't wait to be in my 80s, 70s, 80s, going into my 90s, still getting around, you know, doing all these kind of things. But we're not going to, go too long. But I just want to tell everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for recognizing the panelists when they're out. I'm getting a lot of great feedback. So thank you for clapping up. Clap it up. Clap it up for yourselves, for being great representatives, of the older population, because that is very important to be, wanted, respected, and know how to treat people and greet people. So I thank you all for that. So without further delay, I want to introduce everyone. I'm going to go down the line, allow them to introduce themselves. Starting to my left, we have Mr. Al, we have Mr. Willis, we have Miss Alberta, we have Miss Roberta, we have twins. I know. Okay. I'm dyslexic. Yeah, so we have twins over here. So, Mr. Al, please take it away.
All right, my name is Monroe Lamore. I'm a resident of Trenton. It's the greatest city in the world, and I got a lot to say.
Good morning, Clarence Willits, quality of life issues. I'll come back to you in a few minutes.
All right.
Good morning, I'm Roberta Williams, half of Twin Taurus. Good morning. Excuse me. Okay. I'm Alberta Martin, the other half of Twin Taurus. And my twin sister and I do about 3 trips every year, usually 2 bus trips and a cruise. And it's important as older people to continue to keep yourself amused, keep yourself busy, invest in yourself. You have to spend, you're gonna waste money anyway, spend some money on yourself. And not only travel, but entertainment. Also, we do line dancing with EVE, and that's every Tuesday at the old Briggs Library, which is now Howard's Healthy Choice, and they have a safe haven there for the after-school kids when they come. So that is, I'm not a good dancer, and neither is my twin, but it's good for us, and it's a lot of fun, and that is the main thing. So you have to have fun. You only live once, so enjoy it.
Awesome. I love it. So the topic for today is what worries a senior? Because as seniors, things worry us. And sometimes we don't want to say anything and we don't want to tell nobody. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to allow each one of you to talk. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Let's what have we noticed about what worries a senior? Who wants to talk first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
A lot of people say when we do our trips, they'll say, well, I can't walk far. I have to go to the bathroom often. I need a walker. And we account for that. You can bring your walker with you, and the bus stops every 2 hours. And if you can't wait for that long, there's the bathroom in the bus. But and if we have empty seats, we try to allow people that might have a bad leg, depending on which leg it is, which side of the bus you want to sit in. Yeah. If you gotta stick your leg out and stuff, We remind people, bring your medicine, take your medicine with you. It's hard to get around, but we try to make people as comfortable as we can, Now, I have a lot of trouble with walking, and I have to take a walker also.
Yeah.
So I tell them, that's no problem.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Time with these microphones.
Yeah, I will wrap on that a little bit. Yes, when we get older, we can't move about like we used to. And sometimes we get injuries, it's like we're living on a battlefield. And some of us get hit and some of us don't. But a lot of times we can get injuries and we go to healthcare and we don't always get the help we need. And sometimes we try to explain it, but we don't understand medical language and can't always get our point across the way we should. So we may have to write a full story of our life going into the hospital and explaining how we can meet a lot of amateurs. We can meet brothers and sisters who are really not brothers and sisters. They're more concerned about their paycheck and than really getting too much involved with us. So we get seriously hurt. Sometimes we encounter police profiling because we then took a legal action against the doctors that we contended with. And you got to deal with police profiling outside your home, inside your home, remote camera surveillance, doing everything to keep an eye on you, to trip you up, to make sure that they stay ahead of what you're saying so that they can make up some kind of, rearrange the furniture and twist the words around. And many of us are poorly educated. We get hurt, we suffer, we hold on, and we just make the best of life as best we can.
All right, thank you.
I think another concern that the seniors have is they don't know what kind of health insurance they really have. There's a difference between Medicare and Medicaid. And those of you that are on Medicaid, you have the best insurance there is. You can get someone from family to come in for a couple hours a day and they will be compensated by Medicaid. Some insurance companies carry a full range of benefits, like Humana, United Health, and some you might have to pay a little extra for your supplemental. How many of us know what the supplemental is? The supplemental is so that the other 20% that Medicare does not cover, Medicare covers 80%. The 20% is from your supplemental. This can be stressful when you're sitting up there at home by yourself, cannot fix a decent meal, you're on Medicaid, you can have someone come in, either from an agency or a family member. So my advice is check your Medicare, Medicaid booklet that's mailed to everybody every year. Take time and go through the pages. If you can't see them, have a relative or a friend. Ask them the questions, the answers are in that book. I think that's my information for this week.
Well, I love it. I just want to thank you all for, coming out and talking and being honest about what's really happening, because it's important to have the conversation. It's important to talk about it because, like you said, there's seniors right now, like you said, that are sitting home and can get help. Right? We have not because we ask not. So find someone, go to the library. The library be looking for people to come in there, to talk to read to, and things like that. Find someone in your building, that can advocate for you and stuff like that. So I want to thank you all so very much for stopping by Hub 13 today, just to talk about, a few things, to have a great conversation. I think that we do more talking off the air than we do on the air. I mean, we must talk an hour and a half before the show starts, and then after the show ends, we do another 30 minutes, okay? But listen, I'm just going to say thank you to everyone, So look out for April 26th. It's going to be the Senior Spring Ball is going to be here. We're going to have a great time. It's a day party, a safe space. You ain't got to worry. You'll be able to get in and get out, early, So I'm your host, Yolanda L. Robinson. I go down the line one more time. Say your name so we can take it on home.
All right, my name is Monroe Lamar.
Many times, Yolanda.
Call Mr. Al, but I enjoy being here. We need to open our eyes about people and let them know what's going on in our city. Because what affects us affects everybody, not only here, but throughout the country and throughout the world. People are the same all over the world. And we need to just speak on subjects that are important to us. Yes, travel is important, leisure is important, and we also need to get some type of exercise. Lay on the floor and stretch your legs, whatever the case might be.
I believe in giving the flowers while we can smell them and see them. I know from this perspective, and I'm quite sure I'm talking for the rest of the panel, for someone younger than us to take time to put up with us, that is a blessing within itself. Yolanda, it's all to you. Love you.
Oh, love you too. I love you so much.
I'm Roberta Williams again.
You.
Alberta Williams,
See?
Alberta Martin, I'm sorry. Remember, be good to yourself.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, good night. God bless you. Talk to you soon.
Okay.